all matters related to the heart. And after defining and mentioning the importance of the heart and everything, we started last week by mentioning a'mal al-qulub, the actions of the heart. And we said, as a reminder, that the a'mal of the qulub, the actions of the heart, are way more important than the actions of the limbs. They are way more important. And we said also as a reminder that the more the heart is involved in the action, the more rewarding the action will be. Right? The more the heart is involved in that salat, the more rewarding that salat will be. Because if the salat, the heart was not involved, all you're thinking about, what's my wife cooking at home? Right? Where did I put my phone? What did my kids finish their homework? This is all. But when the heart is involved, then you start focusing that I want to concentrate and try to achieve khushu' in the salat. So we start with a'mal al-qulub, and the first amal of the qalb that we spoke about last week was ikhlas. And literally I started with that amal because it is by far the most important amal of the qalb. And without it, all the other amal are void. Any amal without being done sincerely, for the sake of Allah, no matter how humongous is that amal, it's multiplied by 0. Subhanallah. It's not about the quantity. I prayed 500 rak'ah, but they're not for the sake of Allah. I want to show off. I gave $10 billion, but it was not for the sake of Allah. So it doesn't matter how many billions. It's multiplied by 0. But if it was $1, literally, if it was $1, for the sake of Allah, it's better than 10 billion. So it's always about how much is the heart involved in that sadaqah, in that salat, in that siyam, in that umrah, in that Quran, in that memorization, in that halaqah that we're sitting right now. Okay? So today we go with the second amal of the qalb, which is also extremely important, and that is tawakkul. Tawakkul is amal of the qalb, right? I cannot look at you and I say, oh, Mas'ud mutawakkil, he half mutawakkil. I can't. This is something from the qalb. But I can look and say, oh, this guy, he's praying. This guy is, he just came back from Umrah. Look, he's bald or whatever. But amal al-qulub, nobody knows about it except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So tonight, inshaAllah ta'ala, we will talk about tawakkul. I'm sure we all had that feeling in our heart. Like, for example, if I just started a business, what if it did not work, right? I just got married. What if this marriage she was not the right person, or he was not the right person? What if? And you reach a point that, I wish that there a pill that miraculously can take care of all my worries. Well, there is a pill. And this pill is called tawakkul. The pill of tawakkul. This amal, subhanallah, listen carefully. If it is done properly, you will have no more worries about any project or anything in your life. So, and tonight, inshaAllah ta'ala, we will, bi'idhnillah, leave with what is the best process to be a mutawakkil. And tawakkul, somebody might ask, what's the definition of tawakkul? It is the true reliance on Allah Azza wa Jal, knowing that He's the only one that can bring benefit or stop harm while taking by the means. I repeat, tawakkul is true reliance on Allah Azza wa Jal, believing He is the only one that can bring benefit or can stop harm, while I taking bil asbab, taking all the means possible. This is tawakkul. And I gave many examples about samples of tawakkul, and I'm sure you all heard them from me, but I will repeat them because this will be recorded and it will stay there forever, inshallah. So I'm going to give you 3 examples. First, the example of the bodyguard. I am talking to you right now, and I have 50 bodyguards, all with machine guns, all standing right there, and they're all looking left and right, watching, making sure I am safe. And then Samir stood up from the crowd and he took a knife. I'm going to do this to you, with a knife. If I started, I get scared from him. What does that mean? I don't trust those 50 guys. Right? That's what it means. I don't trust him. This is exactly what happens when Allah is with you and you're worried about the people. First example. Second, the example that we gave many times about the pilot. We all travel a lot, right? We all travel. Raise your hand. When was the last time, or if you ever, when you get into the plane, you asked if you can see the pilot? And the pilot respectfully came out. And he said, yes, how can I help you? Excuse me, sir. How many hours you flew before? Did you have any alcohol last night? Any drugs? Anything that might cause... Is this route that you're taking, is it the shortest, or is there anybody? Raise your hand. No one. Complete, full trust in a stranger that he could be an Islamophobe. 30,000 feet above the ground. And I trust him so much that I sleep while he's flying. Not me. I don't sleep. This is how much trust I have in that stranger without any questions. Our trust in Allah should be 1,000,000 times more. Last one. I have a pet ant. I have an ant as a pet. Okay? And this ant, I love her so much. And she knows that I love her so much. She knows that I love her so much. And she trusts me so much. So one time this ant, this is good. So this ant is walking one time, and then 50 ants came to attack this ant, my ant. They came to attack this ant. I have the power to see the ant's heart. Now the ant knows that I'm watching, and the ant knows that I can protect her. The ants are getting closer, and I'm looking at my ant's heart. The ant knows for a fact, one slam, I will destroy the rest of them. One major blow, they're all gone. She knows that. Now I want to test the ant's love and tawakkul on me. Where would I hit these guys? Here, or I wait to get closer and I'm watching the ant's heart? Do I wait to get closer, or I hit them far? Closer. And I'm watching. Is she getting scared, or she's still very solid? Allah is with me. Ibrahim alayhi salam. Allah could have put the fire with just one cloud, right? No. Put him in the, what do you call it, the manjaniq, what is that in Arabic? The caterpillar. Put him, throw him, the fire is still. As he's falling, the fire is still. It's getting closer, the ants are getting closer. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Boom, the fire turned cool. So, as we are going through any kind of hardship, Allah is testing how much do I really believe He can solve it.